Hey everyone, so there's actually ducks right now outside of my window and I wanted to show that. One second. Look at him go. This video, pretty informal. It's gonna be about mentors. And if you don't know, just a little intro. My name is Irma, and this channel essentially covers a little bit about tech and also a little bit about code and development and all that. If you're interested in either of those, make sure to subscribe down below, and I'll definitely be putting out more videos in these next coming weeks, so stay tuned. Let's go ahead and get started about what is a mentor, how do you get a mentor? Let's find out right now. What is a mentor? So a mentor essentially is somebody who you have developed a relationship with, and usually it's a friendship or kind of like acquaintanceship that turned into and flourished into a natural mentorship kind of relationship. And what is a mentor? Essentially, what do they do, I guess, for you, or what do you do for them? A mentor is somebody who can give you kind of like business insights, also career growth insights, just give you advice on overall, like what steps can you take here or there. And a mentor is really good for not only kind of like decision making and path taking in your career, but also it's really good to have somebody who has been through it before. So somebody who's already been through the hiring process, right? So how do you interview? Maybe you can find a mentor who can help you with interviewing at a certain industry. So whether that be tech or health tech or different interesting industries out there that you're interested in applying for. Mentor is also useful if you're trying to make a career change. So let's say you're going from accounting to development, or development to marketing. So different career changes. It's really interesting that you reach out to people who are working in an industry that you want to work in. Reach out to them, see how they got there, see what advice they can give you. And it's really important to remember what can you give them. So you don't want it to be a one-sided relationship. You want it to be kind of both parties are trying to equally help each other. And maybe that other person doesn't want help, but as long as you offer it, as long as you say, hey, thank you for your advice and guidance, but how can I help you? And if they say no, that's fine. At least you put it out there. But it's always important to not take your mentors for granted. A lot of times people forget to also offer help, even though they're the ones asking for help. There might be something that you can offer this person. You never know what they're looking for. It's always important to ask them if you can help them with anything. Don't let it be a one-sided relationship, because even with friendships, relationships, acquaintanceships, it always takes two people to be giving, you know? Getting a mentor, it's not you going out there and sending a bunch of messages on LinkedIn, mass messaging people saying hey, can you be my mentor? Usually, you might not get a response at all. Maybe you'll get some people that are willing, but for the most part, it's not the most effective way to start off a mentorship relationship. If you're just asking them, hey, can you be my mentor? Like, if you were being asked that question, what would you say? We'd probably be like, maybe not. I don't know what you want me to mentor you on. I don't know how much time it's going to require. People are busy. Like, how much time do they have to put into mentoring you? What do you want to be mentored in? What communication? How are you guys going to communicate? So there's a big thing that comes with requesting that from somebody. So it's a very general question to ask. So what I would recommend to do is kind of go to meetups, go to networking events, seek people who have your similar interests. So if you can find somebody who also shares an interest in something that you share an interest with, and also works in a field that you want to work in, that's a perfect way to start it off, because that way you're building it off on, hey, we're both interested in the same thing. Having that common ground of an interest that can essentially build a slight friendship. So you guys check in with each other every week, and it's not like forced, you know? So I'm not like messaging every week like, hey, what would you do about this, or what would you do about that? They're also doing that to you, but it started off because you guys have a common interest in something else that's maybe unrelated. Some people are willing to do it without having that common interest, but I think it actually lasts, that mentorship will last a lot longer if you guys can find a common ground of interest. That way you both are getting something from each other, and that way it's fair. Going to meetups, finding somebody, as I said, who has that similar interest, and building it up from there. It might take a couple months to get to a mentorship level, and that's okay. Mentors just don't come out of nowhere. Also keep in mind that you want to make sure that you're not seeing that person as a way in. Maybe they will be that person who will get you into that industry, but you don't want to go into it thinking this person's going to get me into this role at Google, for example. If I just talk to them for 6 months and become their friend and make a relationship with them, then she'll put me in for a recommendation at Google. You don't want to go into it thinking that way, because that's just not going to turn out good. Going into a mentorship, it's really important to keep in mind, where do you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now? I've had a couple mentors, and they've all been tech related, which has been really cool. And it kind of helped me get into the tech industry as well, because I was able to kind of learn from them. So one of them started off as a coworker. So it could be a coworker that is senior maybe, and kind of you watch them to see how they got to where they are, and you build that friendship at work, but you also build that friendship out of work. Leave the jobs, you guys go your separate ways, but that person is always there to help you. And that was exactly what happened to me. It's somebody that I can reach out to when I'm feeling like I don't have things down. Maybe I'm feeling a little lost. I had a conversation with my other mentor last night, and she gave me some amazing advice, and I was feeling super lost last night about work, so she kind of helped me kind of see everything in a clearer perspective, and kind of showed me where is it that I want to be, like what is it that I want to gain out of my current role? What does my career growth look like? So different questions like that are things that maybe you don't think about daily, but it's something that you should be thinking about as often as you can, because that way you're constantly like, what do I have to do next to get to this next place? You know, really quick tips on what is a mentor, how to get a mentor. Don't reach out to everybody on LinkedIn, but try to build a personal relationship. Go to a networking event, a meetup, find somebody who shares your common interests. Maybe reach out to the speaker that spoke at that conference, meet them for coffee, reach out to them via email, via Twitter. There's so many useful resources that you can use today to reach out to people, and a lot of the times people are very willing to help. You're just asking it in the right way, in the right manner, and always keeping their thoughts in mind, kind of. So being very respectful and considerate of their time. See you guys in the next video. Really quick 12-minute video, super quick, on mentors, mentorship. And it's a very basic video, but if I can definitely go more in depth in another one of these. So I'll definitely catch you guys in the next one. It's getting dark. The ducks are coming back. They're coming back the other way. Yeah, they're heading back home, I guess. Thank you guys very much for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.